Army Blue King over here today, and I'm back with another What If. Today's video is what if Frieza killed Gohan instead of Krillin? Now, let's check out how this would have happened. Now, Zaltan did this a couple of years ago, or like 1 year ago, and he said, what if Frieza killed Gohan on Namek? Now, yeah, I'm gonna be doing it different though, because Goku would be a lot more enraged. Now, we know that Goku's power level in base was 3 million, and in Super Saiyan gives a 50 times boost. So, once again, guys, let me just think about this. I'm gonna think about it real quick, and it's really easy. That power level would be 150 million. Now, that power level was a lot. 150 million destroyed Frieza. So, what else would have happened? Well, something else that happened is that Goku actually would have gotten a bigger rage instead of Krillin. Yeah, Krillin is Goku's best friend. But instead of just Gohan being killed, some other people would have been as well. Frieza turns out to not have died from the Spirit Bomb. Frieza, this time, actually goes ham. Kills Piccolo. Now, Vegeta would have never died in this What If. Vegeta would have had his mouth shut and not talked about Goku being the Super Saiyan legend. So Vegeta got a sensu, putting Vegeta's power level at 3.5 million from the sensu. Stronger than Goku's, but we'll get into that later. We'll get into that power later. When Goku and the others were fighting, Vegeta actually was there. And what Frieza does is humiliating. It was shocking. It was pure rage for Goku. He throws a death beam at Piccolo like normal. Goku is pretty mad because Piccolo just started to be a better person. Then he lifts up Krillin in the air, blowing Krillin up. And then he looks at Gohan and throws in his disc at him, killing Gohan with just slicing him in half and then slicing his head, killing Gohan. Goku was furious. Goku's power rised a maximum. Goku's eyes turned pure white. They turned to white, and Goku's power level would be a power level of 200 million. Power level of 200 million would give Goku 100 times a boost. So that means that 100 times 3 million would make it average 200. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. It would be a 300 million because 100 times 3 equals 300. So 300 plus million would be a crazy amount. Goku appears in front of Frieza and says, and Goku doesn't say a word. Now, it's not going to be what if Frieza killed Gohan instead of Krillin? It would just be what if Frieza killed Gohan and Krillin. I guess you could say that because both of them died. Now, what else would have happened is that Goku actually would have a huge power level and would one shot kill Frieza. Then Goku would say, he would tell Vegeta to grab Piccolo and just leave. Vegeta knew how Goku was really serious. But Gohan says one last word before passing away. Vegeta had a senzu bean. Gohan was clearly still alive, but just for a minute. Gohan says, "Dad, you're the best dad in the..." Before finishing his sentence, Vegeta shoves the senzu bean in his mouth. Gohan eats it and is back on the track, but he doesn't have the rest of his body. He just had his head. So yeah, they would take Gohan's head in I know that sounds really weird, but they would take Gohan's head and Piccolo's body and just leave. They go in the space pod, and the space pod would have actually never been destroyed because Goku's power level, or Goku would never had been went with the Ginyu space pod, because Goku actually would haven't stayed an hour with Frieza fighting, or like 4 hours fighting with Frieza. So yeah, Goku actually would have had time to go, and he had plenty of time to go with Vegeta and Gohan and Gohan's head and Piccolo. So yeah, they actually go, but right as they go to the end, Gohan is dead, because Gohan actually couldn't survive with no body. He had no heart, and just breathing would not help. So yeah. And then Chi-Chi would be enraged, but they would have revived Gohan, and they would have revived Gohan. They revived Gohan on Earth. They revived Piccolo. But what am I saying? When they get to Earth, they revive everybody that's killed by Frieza. They revive everybody that's killed by Frieza and the Saiyans. Shenron grants the wish, and yeah, they start to get. Then Trunks arrives. But Goku at this point has achieved Super Saiyan easily. Now, what do we see? Does Goku's Super Saiyan stay in 300 million, or does it go away? I would say it would stay at 300 million, because it would just, I think nobody else has done this. A power level of 300 million Super Saiyan. I think I would say that's what Goku would have done. And yeah, so Goku started training on the Super Saiyan with Vegeta, and Goku actually puts it at a power level of 400 million because he trains it a lot better and a lot stronger. So yeah, now because Goku actually realized that he and Vegeta were the strongest on planet Earth, with Goku's power level being 400 million, and Vegeta's Super Saiyan training with a power level of 300 million or 400 million, I would say Vegeta's Super Saiyan would be at 200 million for Vegeta. I would say that's pretty good. Now, what else are we going to do? Well, Trunks would arrive and tell them that in 3 years the androids would arrive. Trunks, before leaving, would have told his mother that he will leave for 3 years. Trunks in this timeline would actually stayed on Earth. Crazy enough, he would have stayed on Earth and just said there. But guys, before we go on and more, I am thanking you guys so much for 200 subscribers. We are almost there at 197, but I would just say that we are, because when this video will be posted and people see it, they will probably subscribe to the channel and just and our stuff is gone crazy. So guys, I just want to say, the new viewers, go down below, smash that like button, destroy that subscribe button, and join the Blue Army. But let's go on with the story. Trunks would have actually stayed in this what if. Trunks would have stayed on Earth because Trunks knew that he needed to get stronger for his androids, and he could get the others stronger with the help of Goku and Vegeta, and get Goku and Vegeta stronger because they're training with Trunks, and they're training with Goku and Vegeta. And yeah, Trunks Super Saiyan would be Trunks Super Saiyan. Now, in this timeline, I would say that you can only go about 2 people in on the lookout. But Goku actually would have traveled again to Namek, and because they had redone Planet Namek, Goku takes Dende with him on Earth, and Dende becomes a new. Dende is in training to become the new guardian of Earth with Kami before Kami goes and gets fused with Piccolo. Like that's a pretty good time for Dende to train. And then they upgrade the Dragon Balls and the Time Chamber. So yeah, they can go how many people as they want. Now this didn't happen in the actual series, but let's just say in this what if it happens, and then they can make it that they can stay how much time they want, and that they can actually do more. They can actually do more stuff. Now, what else would have happened? That is Goku actually. How many days would Goku stay, and with how many people? Well, I would say that Goku would stay in with Trunks, Gohan, Vegeta, and yeah, Goku. So that would be 4 people in the time chamber. Without the humans, without the humans, it adds up to 4. What about the others? Now, I think that the Goku and the others would train, and they would master Super Saiyan grade 1, 2, 3, and I guess they would master 4. All 3 of them, or 4 of them, I mean. And they would just destroy some people. And yeah, that's what some people think. Well, Goku actually in this what if Goku would be the first one to master Super Saiyan. To get Super Saiyan 2. All of them would have mastered Super Saiyan. Goku would get Super Saiyan 2 first. Except before Gohan. But here, I think here's when I'm leaving it off for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Blue King All Be out. Peace. Have a good day, Blue Army. Subscribe!